Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader, where last time we arrived in the system Pillars of Veritas. We had a very difficult battle, not in this system, but in the Crossroads of 100 Dreams. Is that what it was called? It was a really cool name, so I think I got that right. We had a really difficult ship battle against some of the enemies of humanity. But we managed to pull it off in the end after a couple of tries, and we realized we can use scrap to heal during combat. That helped a lot. But now we're in the Pillars of Veritas, and we've already explored this shattered world, which had some plasteel on it. And now we're at this ice world here, where we have a landing site, an Inquisition shipwreck. We're going to go ahead and land. We're going to take Jay back out of the party and re-put Argenta in. And maybe we'll bring Earliette for this. Sure, let's bring her. This last position is kind of the one that is going to be where we're going to be switching companions out. I think the others are pretty much a mainstay. Cassia's, she's my noble sister. Me and her, gush about nobility together. Me and Heinrich's, I don't know. We've got the hots for each other, so we're together. Abelard's my man, my boy, and so is Pascal, so can't leave them behind. What'd you say, Captain? We are ready for any orders, Lord Captain. Alright. This looks chilly. Anything back here? No. Okay. I see some goods up ahead and some red lights. Ooh, a lot of goods. We've got a shotgun. Another melted charge. So we've got two melted chargers. Oh yeah, we gotta return to Footfall, don't we?
The machine gun grants me insight.
These soldiers were killed by shots in the back. It seems they were executed by their own comrade, who then used his last charge to blow his own brains out. Yikes.
I tread a path unexplored.
A sentry's keycard. Keycards like this are issued to soldiers who are posted in compartments with heightened security. Okay.
The world will bow.
More goods over there.
My warp site reveals something.
The hell is going on in this place? It's a really cool map. I love these big icicles jutting out of the ground here. There is a gaping hole in each corpse's head. They were brought out one at a time and shot from behind at point-blank range. Go ahead and use a machine right set.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
The readings indicate that the ship's reactor is still running, though perhaps not for long. This explains why the ship's interior is warm. Is it warm in here? I guess it's warmer than outside. 95% chance to jump this.
What a shame.
Really? Oh, that's annoying. Do you hear that? That screaming. Passengers will keep their mouths shut. There's no screaming. No, I hear it too. Oh, Emperor, his screams are so loud. Me too. It's so loud. Please, stop this torment. Why are you torturing us? Something's not right. Wardens, combat positions. Tell the bridge we have suspicious activity here. Get back, damn mutants. This isn't right. You can't treat us like this. What are you going to do to us? We want to live. Embrace the gift of decay. Man. That's some dark stuff right there. Only 25% chance for this.
Bitter taste of defeat.
Crude scribblings in some blasphemous script proved too impenetrable to decipher. Alright, that gave us perplexed. Oof. Okay. A rotten brick of corpse starch. Ugh. A passenger's rations. Judging by the lingering smell, it was dosed with a sedative. A squalid berth, heavily soiled with blood and vomit. It is also equipped with straps that were used to bind its inhabitant to the bed whenever necessary. Alright. What a lovely place. These people were not killed by weapons fire. Perhaps there was no ammunition left for them. They were brutally butchered with knives and beaten with gun stocks. An asthmatic rasping can still be heard coming from a broken box, a screeching, cacophonous melody that sets your nerves on edge and scatter your thoughts.
Embrace true power.
Embrace the gift of decay. Small fish, eyeless and slimy, dart and wriggling about in the rank water.
My success was inevitable.
Embrace the gift of decay is what it says. Okay, she succeeded.
Let us see what I found.
Got some goods on this corpse. They want to burn us all. Burn, burn, burn. Though the cocoon's translucent film, or through the cocoon's translucent film, you can see the vague outlines of a decaying body. The rib cage has been broken open, and a heart still beats inside it. Damn, that's nasty.
Triumphant as always.
Alright, we succeeded there.
Let's seize the opportunity.
From time to time, tiny sparks of psychic energy burst out of the cocoon.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
The flasks of substances are not labeled, but you recognize a few of them as combat stimulants. Alright. Don't know if that was worth a melta charge, to be honest. After being shot, these poor wretches had their skulls caved in around the temple, as if to make doubly sure. Warden Kappa 322, reporting for patrol duty at the main confinement cell. Atmospheric sensors indicate the presence of unknown impurities, high risk of contamination. What? Oh, saints of the Emperor. What's happening to me? Danger! Detecting extreme contamination levels. Initiating global alert protocol. Decay. Decay. A plague bearer, huh? Man, the sound effects in this place are great. Tangible, psychic radiation is coming from the gurgling sludge. Perhaps it is the source of the vision that seized you. Yeah, these descriptions are great too. Love the atmosphere in this place. This tree has sprouted right out of a person. His broken bones have formed the collars of branches. His cracked skull has merged with the trunk, and dried gore now coats the skin like bark in a thin layer. I don't know if getting these is worth it, so we're gonna ignore those for now. Maybe we'll get them on the way out.
Powers unseen
None are
uncover
better
my
at searching.
path.
The interrogator surveys the dissolution and decay around you with an icy stare. Throne preserve us from the archenemy's machinations. You notice a movement in Heinrich's face. Beneath his usual stoic mask, something is happening. The clenched jaw, the small tick in his cheek, his strangely narrowed gaze. These signs may be noticeable only to you, having spent some time at close quarters with him. At this very moment, the interrogator's soul is being tormented by a dark and secret nightmare. Reach out for Heinrich's hand. Bad memories. Is this the same ship that once transported you? What do you think happened to the ship? We should go. Reach out for his hand. He flinches in surprise. Imogene, I can see how hard it is for you to be here. Heinrich sharply turns away. You shouldn't worry about me, Lord Captain. You don't always have to... It's probably not the time to be doing that. I just wanted you to be here. I just wanted to be there for you. He frowns in response to your words. That is unnecessary, Lord Captain. I'm fine. Okay, we'll go with the first one then. You don't always have to appear a bit invincible. Harris gives you a surprised and unexpectedly sad look. After a few seconds of hesitation, he says in a low murmur, To be honest, Heinrich breaks off, glancing at Erliette standing nearby. At the side of the Xenos, the impenetrable mask reappears on his face. We shouldn't delay. Heinrich looks away, his usual severity and single-mindedness plain to see on his face. This is hardly the best place to stop and have a chat. Oh, I agree. I wonder what would have happened if Erliette wasn't here. I shouldn't have brought her.
Ruinous favor prevails.
To be honest, I guess taking her to an interrogation or an inquisition ship wasn't the best decision on my part.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
The laser guns, flamers, and shock weapons in the containers are covered in a layer of whitish maggots and partly eaten away by acid corrosion. The crates contain fragments of plate armor, rusted and covered in fungus.
Why? Haven't I studied hard enough?
Voidman's diary. After the last shift consolidation, they transferred me to the Pariah's barracks. And everything they say about these freaks is true. I don't know if they're raised this way, or if they really don't have a soul, but just being near them makes me feel sick to my stomach. Cold, unfeeling, empty creatures pretending to be human. They beat and execute the passengers like it's nothing. A normal person is disgusted at the thought of smashing a person's skull. Well, either that, or they like it. But not them. They don't care one bit. If it was up to me, I'd toss them in the hold with the rest of the mutants, but the psyker tricks don't work on them at all. Very handy when you're traveling on a ship stuffed full of enraged psykers. I had to move one of the psykers from the communal hold to separate quarters. That traitorous piece of shit was encouraging the others to revolt, and our esteemed ship's confessor ordered us to give him a good hiding. We beat him for 2 hours or so, and by the end my damned cough had gotten so bad, it was unbearable. I'm worried I'll be called in to see the Kairugan. If command find out about the crap in my lungs, they'll toss me straight out of the airlock. My only hope is my new augmetic. Though the guy who fitted it on Felicia Prima was strange, he gave me the creeps, and so did all his machinery. No doubt it was all illegal under the Imperium's law. But I didn't have a choice. A wretched bilge rat was a voidman would never rise high enough to have his aches and pains treated by someone from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I'm just going to hope that this thing clears up on its own. Okay, we got a door here. We unlocked it. Some flame grenades. Needs a key.
I tread a path unexplored.
That's a lot of bodies. Sir, we've lost contact with hold sections 238 and 239. The riot is spreading. Emperor, have mercy on us. I won't let these blasphemous mutants take control of my ship. Broadcast this over all the Vox channels. Oh, that was too fast. Every psycho on board must be destroyed. Cleanse every inch of the ship with fire. The Emperor protects.
Your struggles are in vain.
Oh,
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
will I? Oh my lord. A corrupted turret. How does this turret get corrupted? Alright, we're being ambushed, so. Whew, okay. Honestly, I probably should have moved first, but alright, front line right here.
Running binary override.
Back line. Oh shit, they're behind us too. Oh my lord. Back line back here. Rear line. I guess right here.
The Omnissiah knows. Comprehends.
Debuff all of them. Hmm. Alright, Cassia. Ah, shit. Move here.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Face the navigator's might.
And again.
If I may. The fury of powerful Celio. Choking me. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Can I grant this to myself? No.
I'll show you why navigators
Give it the early up.
are feared.
Just designate a target.
Oh god, this is not a good time to not remember how to play this character. Opening on him. Perfect shot.
This tedium is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak.
Fire.
If I must.
Okay. Fire.
It serves your cause. Hear you moving, no more.
Fire.
I am not your Xenos pet. I deal death
Good.
with my hands. I will not.
That's it. Damn it. Let's hope we get one more shot. I forgot to do this. In my sights.
Serve the ruinous powers.
Grandma Jean. Good dodge. Good dodge. Great dodge. Ooh, not a good dodge. Alright, she dodged two of them. It's not bad.
Hear you moving, no more.
Good. Go ahead and do that. And fire.
Deal death with my hands.
Alright, perfect strike. Guess I could have used these things, huh? Oh, wow. No damage. Okay. But then you should be shooting these things, huh?
I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Here you go. Another shot at him.
I'll deal death with my hands.
Have my way, leave me. Pain and duty.
Diseased claws. Oh, come on. You can dodge that, man. There you go.
I serve the ruinous powers.
The ruinous powers.
Ha! Your
Ow.
blood will flow.
Ruin beckons.
Ha!
Well, there's a lot of good dodges. That's for sure. Alright.
This guides me.
Bounty. Bounty.
I will triumph.
Bounty.
One step closer. Purpose guides me. I will delight my masters with your
Okay.
demands.
Go ahead. Get the free shot on. I don't know this guy.
I need no guidance.
Okay. Running
I
gun.
will triumph.
Reload.
Purpose guides me.
God damn. They get a lot of attacks of opportunity on me. I think imaging might be going down.
Under the flesh, shatter the spirit.
Victory is imminent. Dominance achieved.
Alright. Charge him. Shoot.
You're back and forth.
Hey, 13 damage. We'll take it.
Indeed.
Wall of Rockcrete.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Fire.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Oops. Charge.
I won't object to it.
Kick.
Let's see to it.
Heal.
Naturally.
Alright, Pascal, move up. Analyze.
True prognosis is favorable.
Do a little bit of damage there. Fire.
My vow is to serve.
Okay, heal.
Integrity factor increased.
Alright, get some cover there.
Careful not
Let's
to
move up
cross
there.
my gaze.
Attack this
I am
thing.
a navigator, not a servitor.
Again.
Don't frighten me.
Hey, that's one down. That's good. Guess we could do
I'm
that.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yep, some more damage.
If I
Give
may,
you a turn. You can shoot it with that. And shoot it with that. Good damage.
Unshaken.
Good dodge. Alright. Aim for an opening.
If I must.
Death Whisper.
I am not your Xenos pet, Mondo.
There we go. Perfect shot.
It serves your cause.
Strike.
This tedium is beneath me.
Good damage. Shift 1 on this
If
thing.
it serves your cause.
Alright, hit
I
it with
will
this.
triumph.
Hey, not a lot of damage, huh?
I
Fire.
need no guidance.
Abelard, I don't think you can charge it. Yeah, no. Alright, move up. Kill it.
It will be done. One fewer target.
Good. You can start charging up here.
My duty.
Alright, Heinrich. Move up as far as you can. Can't shoot it.
Let's see.
Charge forward. Shoot it.
But of course, Lord Captain.
1 damage. Do that.
Running binaric override.
And then hit with that. Observe it.
Approved.
Or analyze it, rather. Okay. And you should be able to destroy it with this. She's really good at taking out machines. There we go. Phew.
Intriguing.
That was not easy.
What advice do you seek?
Heal Imogene.
Your help suffices. The world will bow.
Alright, we need to fix our formation here. And I go something like that. Yeah. Alright, let's keep moving.
Let's seize the
Drop a save.
opportunity.
Drop a save. Gained 451 experience from that. That's pretty good. Yeah, look at that. We've already gotten quite a bit. Alright, what do we got here? The corpse's flesh has crystallized and turned into a translucent sarcophagus, and sealed within is the slop of their putrefying organs. Ugh. God damn. The walls of the lift shaft are coated in a layer of putrefying goo containing revolting growths, the bodies of the people trapped within it. Okay, I can definitely see why people are so prejudiced against the warp and what it can do. Said I'm not going to do these things until we come back, because they can give me perplexed and hurt me, and we only have a 25% chance
The world
of success against it.
beneath my feet.
Alright. Let's go ahead and
Interrupted my thoughts.
take a shot here. Oh, we don't have sight on any of them?
Your existence is naught but ashes.
Your Emperor won't save you.
Cassia here. Abelard here. Imogene here. Pascal here. Heinrichs over here. Earliet right there. Start the battle. Alright, Cassia. If you got sight on these three, take them down. What is this thing? Occluding sphere.
Dare you? As duty demands.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, Pascal. Go ahead and debuff them. Oh, it's the Plague Bearer dude. Finally start analyzing him immediately. Go ahead and shoot them.
Quest approved.
Ugh.
Out of my way.
They are slow.
Death to non-believers.
Good parry.
I
Alright.
won't go down easy.
Gonna kick him away.
See to it.
Shoot.
For the thrones, I'm done with this one.
Charge him.
Naturally.
Endure. Okay, put some sort of shield on them. Alright, open.
If
Opening.
I must.
And then perfect shot. Yeah, and then Death Whisper on him.
I understand your intent. I hear you moving. No more.
Got the guy in the back too. They really go
If it
tumbling
serves
around
your
there, don't
cause.
they? Alright, fire.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
Chaos guides me. I I serve the ruinous powers.
The ruinous powers. Ow.
Vengeance will be swift.
Alright, you're gonna move here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Charge him.
Victory is imminent.
Dodged me.
At your beck and
Alright.
call. I'm
Reckless strike. Sworn enemy. Attack him. He dodged again. Defensive stance.
High momentum.
Alright, switch weapons. Can't hit that thing. I have a feeling these guys are going to be immune to that stuff. Alright, go ahead and mark you. He's tier 3. Mark you. Go ahead. Yeah, they're immune to that, so you gotta shoot these guys.
Triumph.
Okay. I didn't think about that when I made this decision to use the gun. That's gonna be a lot of immunity to these things.
One
But-
step closer.
Can you mark this thing? Yes. Feel like we're gonna need to... Oh, it's losing hit points somehow.
Purpose guides me.
0 damage. Okay. It's worth a check. You serve me.
I need no guidance.
Unless it can summon more of these things, I think we'll be okay.
Death to the weak.
Though I don't know what this thing has on it. Blessing of Rot. The shield grants its host 3 MP and will be removed if the creature's temporary wounds reach 0. In this case, the shield blows up and kills the host, dealing 10 damage to the occluding sphere. If the host's temporary wounds are above 0, on the next round it will fade away and create a poisonous cloud. Okay, so we have to kill it. Or at least get rid of its wounds.
I'm not accustomed
Temporary
to being
wounds.
bossed around.
Do that. Again.
Me, if you insist, Captain.
Killed it. And that dealt damage to it. Okay. Give you more. Another turn, I mean.
It will be done.
Endure.
Indeed.
Have take aim for
If I
Imogene.
may,
And put that on
do not dare
him.
ask.
Alright, Pascal. You're gonna analyze him. I can't. Okay. Get up there.
That universal.
I probably should have just... Alright, do that. You parried me. It's not good.
Running binary override. The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
Good parry, good parry. Are you gonna
Won't go down easy.
kick him back? Didn't work.
Let's see to it.
Cleave.
Is due. I won't
Charge
object
him.
to it. Van Callox, focus.
Endure.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Create an opening on them.
Not your Xenos pet monkey.
Perfect shot. Fire.
If I must, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Fire.
I am not your Xenos pet. I hear you moving. No more.
Okay, she is very good. There's no joke about that. Do that on them. Parried. Good. Killed him. Perfect. Okay, we're not gonna get to that guy. Come on, move over here. Charge him.
Victory is imminent.
Kill him.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
You can't reach him. Can't reach him.
It will be done.
Imogene, do you have a sight on him? We got cover right here. Move
Amidst
there.
the carnage, I find purpose.
I don't know what we have cover on, but we apparently do.
Purpose guides me.
Alright. I still don't have sight on him? Alright, shoot the Plague Bearer then.
I will delight my masters with your
Oh,
demise.
it's a toxic shot. God damn it. Alright, shoot him then.
Rend the flesh, shatter
Reload.
the spirit.
I don't like this spot. Can we move back over here? We're not gonna make it. Damn it.
Chaos guides me. I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay, they get a lot of turns before I get to go. So this sphere thing taking... It's only got 64 health, so I think it takes damage every time something dies.
Out of my way.
That's this thing, right?
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Death to non-believers. Chaos guides me.
I don't see anything. I'm sure that's what's happening, though.
I serve the ruinous powers.
The ruinous powers! Okay. Move here. Damn, okay. They don't have a lot of range. We're gonna do that. Can't reach them still. We should be able to do this.
I have a bow painted black. Face the navigator's might.
Do that. Okay, yeah, so it takes damage every time. Good to know. Give Heinrichs a turn.
Paint your death in colors.
Good.
I won't object to it. Be gone.
More damage done to it. Charge this guy.
Naturally. Your reckoning is
Another
due
3 done. Reload.
for the throne's glory.
Heal yourself.
I won't object to it.
Enfeeble.
Let's see to it.
Toughen.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Alright, Cassia. You're done. You're through. Shoot him. Okay, they're almost dead.
Throne take you. I won't object to it. I'm done with this one.
Another one dead. Oh, I can't charge him? I thought we'd be able to. Alright, endure. Another plague bearer.
I won't go down easy.
All right, Earliet, move up
I
here.
move swiftly to strike.
We have sight on him.
Tedium is beneath
Kill him, it's
I
over.
understand your intent.
At least the sphere's dead.
If I must.
Weakness is hidden
That
from
kills all
my
of them.
sight.
Perfect. All right. Phew. Another 321 XP for that. Getting there, we're getting there. He has a Master of Arms seal. The carved seal belonging to a senior officer, which serves as a key for the most important weapons stores. Alright, that must be in the chest, I'm guessing? Ship's log. The ship's log is encrypted, but the last entry was written in Gothic. I, Inquisitor Uton Hall, captain of the black ship Monarchia's Bane, write this record for the eyes of any faithful servant of the Emperor who may chance to read it. My vessel dutifully departed Terra to collect the Imperium's rightful tithes from its loyal worlds, and then to return to the Segmentum Solar with thousands of Psychers in our hold. Our mission was proceeding smoothly, but shortly after our warp jump, the incident occurred. The main confinement cell was the source of the insurrection. It was the holding site for an especially dangerous passenger who possessed high psychic potential. It was known to incite disobedience in others. I do not know how he was able to free himself or how he summoned the forces of chaos to abet him. His psychic outburst spread rapidly across the entire vessel, sending other passengers into a frenzy and causing them to attack my acolytes. I have given the order for the passenger holds to be purged and activated the automatic intruder elimination systems, but I have no doubt that this measure will be unsuccessful. Not wishing to surrender the Monarchia's Bane into the hands of these deranged mutants, I have set course to orbit a nearby planet at a slight deviation. Sooner or later, the deviation will result in the ship drifting out of orbit and crashing to the planet's surface. Keep the faith and exterminate any mercy in your soul. Damn. Oh man, that 25% chance of warp. Is this the one we've already read? I don't think so. Okay. Voidsman, by the grace of the Emperor, you have been given the honor of serving on a black ship of the Inquisition. You have been entrusted with a unique cargo, Psychers, collected from the Imperium's worlds as their rightly owed tithe. Do not be deceived by their appearance. Every one of them is a dangerous mutant. Be strict with the passengers, for that is how you safeguard the lives of yourself and your comrades. You must be blind to tears and deaf to pleas. Listen to the passengers' conversations and report any groupings that form among the ship's confessors. Any groups will be split into different holds to prevent a coordinated revolt. Check for certain that the passengers are eating all of their rations. They contain tranquilizers intended to ensure your and your comrades' safety. Pay attention to any strange occurrences. Psychic corruption comes in many forms. Passengers that exhibit extraordinary abilities must be transferred to reinforced cells for solitary confinement. Do not engage in conversation with the passengers. Do not refer to them by name. Do not give them your possessions. Do not allow them to lose their fear of you. Their fear is the key to your survival. Appear before the ship's confessor every month to have the purity of your thoughts checked. Remember that blasphemous psychers can play with the minds of real people. Keep the faith and follow these rules. Failure to observe any of them will be grounds for dismissal. Man, I would not want this job. I would not want this job. Alright. Looks like this is the end of the road. Do I have anything that can increase my lore? Warp. Weapon skills. strength, toughness. No. Resolve. Movement. MP, AP. I don't see anything that does that. Okay. Do you have anything in here that can increase lore? Warp lore. Pretty sure we had something that did that. But it like did something else, right? Lore Xenos. Here we go. So who's got my best lore warp? Mine's 35. 30. 35. 35. 35. 45. So you do. Okay. Replace that with that. So it's up to 55 now. So that increases our odds by 10%. Okay, that's not bad. Save it. I don't know if I'm going to save scum this, but I do want to know what this is. So maybe I will. I don't usually.
I have learned much in my exile.
She succeeded. Unholy Shard. This amulet reduces all toxic damage suffered by its wearer by 50% if the wearer has heretical votary. They also heal 1 rune per heretical rank each time they've suffered toxic damage. That's neat. Alright, I guess we can leave now. Oh yeah, we can check that chest on our way out.
Unexplored.
And try all these other lore checks as well.
Kemorak.
Perplex effect applied. Alright, so that failed.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Alright, get this. We've got a Melta weapon, Inferno pistol. Neat. And we've got Tempestus Carapace. Heavy armor. Base armor property, 2 deflection against ranged attacks. Okay. I don't think that's going to be better than what Abelard has on. Yeah, it's not. What's it look like, though? Ah, it's the same, it's just different. Different color. Well, not completely the same. Similar, but different colors.
Embrace true power.
Alright, last one.
I have failed my kin.
Warp test failed. Yeah, you did fail your kin. Damn it. Alright, so we need to get back over here.
That was a problem for you.
Let's seize the opportunity.
I feel like it's not concluded, like there was something else, but I don't know what it would be. I hope I didn't miss anything. It didn't seem like I missed anything. Let me know if I did. I mean, we got a cool amulet out of it. And that was a really fun fight, too. I really like the combat in this game. Maybe it's just easy. I don't know. I just feel good. Lord Captain, this is Vox Master Victus Suri Oda Tolaman speaking. I hope your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instructions? The machine spirit of this vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnissiah in a proper nuclear funeral rite. Bombard the vessel. Let the dead follow the dead. Send out a boarding party. Let them destroy this unholy site. Send out the technicians to strip the vessel of anything valuable and make sure they keep quiet about what they are about to see. I'm no longer interested in this vessel. Leave it to rot. Is that what he's saying here? Bombard the vessel? I think so. As you wish, Lord Captain. The power of our main battery should be enough to penetrate the glacier and evaporate the vessel completely. Yeah. I think that's for the best. What's all this stuff? Oh, that's my... I think that's a bug. Alright, got one more planet here. Begin scan. A jungle world. 50 XP. And we're ready to leave. 1200 experience away from leveling up. Don't know why I've been so enthused about leveling up this episode. Okay, so next we're gonna head to Agathis Archides. Make it safe. Chart new course. Alright, and that is... So this is his own little section. Alright, visit. Man, that is a thick asteroid belt, isn't it? We should probably save and reload. Go ahead and save it. To get rid of this. Hopefully it works. And now load. Although it's still showing on the screen there. Yeah, it's still there. Damn. Okay, well. Got a void ship remains here. And a Hulk. So a lot in this system. Begin scan. An arid world. Alright. Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approached belongs to, but the telemetry clearly reveals it as an Imperium vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discovery? Send out the order to prepare my troops for boarding. I will personally take part in the exploratory expedition. Avoid all contact with the wreck. Relay the order to keep moving. Yeah, I'll take over. Ooh. Region, Cineris Maleficum. Location, Agathis Archides. Material extract from unofficial news sheet. Window on the bridge, distributed on the middle decks. Recorded by unknown. Note, the veracity of the recounted events is questionable. Interesting. We who walk down the same passageways in the same bays day after day, we who are born, live, and die to the hum of the ship's machines, we forever hunger for the smallest glimpse of another life, and for a chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us and for the glory of the Imperium. So let's have a tale about the Lord Captain. By the will of the Emperor, the guardian and the commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, the time she boarded a vessel named the Fireborn. Like a dead whale cast ashore by the inexorable force of the swell, the wrecked vessel was a confronting sight. Confronting sight for its unwitting visitors. Some bays still retained an atmosphere, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead, its machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of space. It was just the husk left, and the rogue trader's crew were to become scavengers swarming the carcass of a fallen Leviathan. Our Lord Captain oversaw the expedition personally. She decided to, well, I've only got one choice, to train the penetrating gaze of the augur arrays on the damaged ship. The augur's keen eyes scanned the eerie vessel, identifying that the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of trills and warbles in their mysterious and ancient language, the tech priests responsible for the augurs reported to the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed signs of valuable components in operation in the service bay. The Lord Captain's next step was to turn attention to the scout units awaiting instructions. Okay, we do have choices. The Lord Captain had to decide which of the 3 teams she would lead, and which 2 would be entrusted to their officers. Let here be known the names of those honest people who stood before the rogue trader in that moment. the taciturn and grave Young Ho Son, whose word was as firm as his handshake. Captain Vesti, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on deck 3 to 5. Captain Matina, the senior officer of the 3rd Unit, known to many as Grey Matina. She has been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were snot-nosed kids. No one on deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wrecked ship would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead modules devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passageways, and whole breaches the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be the delicate thread of a Vox link. And so, after weighing up the options, the Lord Captain chose to go with... I like Young Ho Son. I like Grey Matina too, but I think she will be the most likely to succeed on her own. And Captain Vesti... Nah. I'll go Young Ho Son. I like his name too. From here on, we will relate the events based on what we have learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dread ship. The shuttles started up one after another and dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hole in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then, finally, the rogue trader stepped onto the cold, dark deck of the dead ship. The light of the torches revealed a sign in the gloom: Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange with the Vox Master, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered at Kiavagama port. Every minute spent on board threatened to end in disaster. The ship's days, or even hours, of existence were numbered. From all sides came the sounds of distant crumblings. The floor underfoot trembled every now and then. The Lord Captain hurriedly moved deeper into the compartment, when she suddenly felt the slightest puff of air brush past her neck, followed by a soft sigh, almost as if someone had leaned in close, opened their mouth to whisper a dark, tantalizing secret, and then fallen silent. The only thing was that the Lord Captain stood entirely alone. The Lord Captain summoned all of her willpower so as not to succumb to fear, or the Lord Captain summoned all of her knowledge of the wicked influence of chaos, choosing to combat fear with cold analysis. I will go with the first one. Yeah, that's a lot of XP. Wait. Why is it showing this? Okay. Where simple mortals would already be trembling and weeping, the rogue trader only gritted her teeth. Shrieks and moans could be heard close by. Others were gripped by the illusion too. Young Ho Son, the unit captain, barked out orders. His team held back their comrades who had fallen victim to the uncanny terror and who were struggling to break free and run deeper into the cursed ship. A few minutes passed, and the unit, though scared senseless, were ready to continue. Sound suddenly blared from the Vox, which was tuned to the 2nd unit's frequency. The words sounded muffled, as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the Vox, but desperately pressing the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on. Wait. Is it moving? The words are cut off by a strangled wheeze, followed by static. Young Ho Son listened to the transmission and the final rasp with a surprisingly calm expression, then pressed the Vox button and in a similarly calm voice let loose a stream of florid swearing, which centered on casting aspersions on this interlocutor's intellectual capabilities. Turning to the rogue trader, he remarked, "Apologies, Lord Captain. Captain Vesti from the 2nd unit is well known for his pranks." Crap. The Lord Captain's with you? Comes Vesti's voice from the speakers, followed immediately by, My sincere apologies, your ladyship. I just wanted to spook the guys a little." The Lord Captain immediately informed Captain Vesti that he would be severely disciplined upon the expedition's completion and demanded a report on his unit's activities. The Lord Captain ordered that Captain Vesti be removed from command and demanded his final report about the unit's progress. The Lord Captain resolved to show leniency and merely asked for a report on the unit's progress. Yeah, they would be disciplined. Captain Vesti reported that his unit's foray had so far proceeded without incident. mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section, with the arsenal and storage depot, was severely damaged. Especially the power cables. Proceeding further could be dangerous. After consulting her officers, the Lord Captain issued new orders to Vesti's unit. Or the Lord Captain decided not to risk her people and ordered Vesti's unit to withdraw. Go with the logic. Success. Vesti's unit headed off to carry out their orders, while the rogue trader and her team continued on. After spending several hours wandering down the dead passageways, young Ho Son's unit and the rogue trader reached the bridge of the Fireborn. The oppressive feeling had not dissipated. It was as though the bulkheads of the ship were steeped in terror and pain of the people who had vanished without a trace from those decks. On their way there, the unit had found no signs of a struggle or bodies of the crew, and that served only to deepen their unease. After examining the bridge, the scout unit discovered that the captain's principal cogitator was still functional. The final log entry was identified, a damaged Pict recording that no one in the unit was eager to review. Proximity to the cogitator alone was unsettling enough, and with each passing second, remaining on the bridge was becoming more and more difficult. The Lord Captain took the risk and watched the recording. 100% success. The Lord Captain didn't want to risk it. We take the risk. Captain Van Dane, in her final dispatch before she perished, blah 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 blah, cash on Kiavagama. Okay, cool. The recording contained a message from Captain Nova Van Dane. It was almost impossible to make anything out in the Pict, only the captain's hand gripping the edge of the table and flashes of iridescent light. The captain was speaking crisply, almost calmly, but there was also short, almost inaudible breaths, exactly what the rogue trader's team had encountered when they had first boarded the ship, and it even seemed that those sounds were coming not from the recording, but from the gloom-drenched corners of the bridge itself. Kiavagama has fallen. The Fireborn broke orbit under the fire from an unknown enemy and left the system, said Captain Van Dane on the recordings, with the tone of an officer reporting to her superiors. We encountered pathological warp activity. The crew is reporting failures in the Geller field system. The ship is doomed. Whoever finds this recording, I ask you to hold a prayer service for our souls. I also ask you to take the family relics of the Van Dane line from Kiavagama. The relics are stored. The captain then specified the location of her family vault and the access code. The recording ended. There was nothing left to do on the cursed deck. It was time to return to the shuttle. A message came in from the unit led by seasoned, unflappable Grey Matina. The captain methodically reported on all the service bay sections her team had already examined. They had found nothing of value. They had found no bodies. There had been no incidents, and the search was proceeding as normal. The unit was waiting for further instructions from the Lord Captain. After distilling the salient points from Grey Matina's exhaustive reports, Imogene listed the areas that warranted a more thorough search, or return to the shuttle. It's 100%, we're going to tell you to search. After returning to the shuttle, Imogene received reports about Fireborn's status. The tech priest who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the auger's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. There were also reports from the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone, and had returned to the shuttle with a valuable payload taken from the dead ship's stores. Grey Matina's unit had explored the service bay without incident and, not wasting any time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly and transfer to the rogue trader ship. Alright, got a whole bunch of stuff. The units assembled in the shuttle, and the Lord Captain gave the final order of this grim expedition. Honor the memory of Captain Nova Van Dane and her crew. Recite a memorial prayer to the Omnissiah in honor of the ship, a fallen wonder of engineering. Fire upon the cursed ship from the long-range weapon batteries. Yeah, we're gonna stick with our trend of being a pseudo-worshipper of the Omnissiah. So many had perished, and it was sorrowful indeed, but it was a shallow grief compared to the anguish felt at the demise of a machine as magnificent as the Fireborn. The tech priest said the prayer, lamenting the dead ship and beseeching the Omnissiah not to turn its back on humankind, though they sometimes failed to safeguard his wondrous gifts. Time is up. The scouting party returned to the ship. With one last look at the Fireborn, the rogue trader turned away and cast the grim carcass forever from her mind. Gave the order to fire upon the dead vessel at range, for that which was born in fire should also perish in fire. Yeah, it's poetic. Alright. Cool, so we got some more stuff, and we are closer to leveling up. Quite a lot of XP there. Let's wrap up this system before we end the episode. Another 50 XP. Plus, I want to reload the game, restart the game, so hopefully we get rid of that bug on our map. 3 provisions, we'll take that. Provisions are good. Another planet. The rings. The giant rings on this planet's surface can be observed even from orbit. Examine them. It has emerged that this planet has a native species of giant insects similar to Terran ants. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called death spirals, in which one creature follows another without realizing they're going in circles. These were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. The strange phenomenon that was originally suspected to be a sign of warp activity or a nefarious xenos structure turned out to be a quirk of nature, and a tragic one at that. That's weird. Alright. The augurs have detected wreckage in the void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of the wreckage remains unclear. Look for the source. The augur crew reports that it has registered no evidence of a disaster that could have produced such debris. Weird. Alright. So that's where we're going to end this episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll head to the Orcelio home system, it seems like. At least it's got its name. It's got their name on it, Orcelio Prophecy. So it could be their home system. We'll find out in the next episode. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.